It's time for Super Bowl 53.
All right, much appreciated, Coach, as we welcome all of you to our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy.
What are you doing?
Wow, are you kidding me? Here's something we haven't seen. They're going to start this Super Bowl with an onside kick.
Yeah. Take the ball.
Oh, did the kicking team get it? Yes.
What
the onside kick works like a charm. I don't know many coaches that would have the guts, the nerve to do this in the Super Bowl, but they did it, and it paid off.
Well, if you were a head coach, you would have done it. I know you. You have that type of nerve, similar to Sean Payton in Super Bowl 44
that's right.
New Orleans when he did it against Indianapolis.
That's exactly right, by the way. I definitely would not have kicked. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
I told you, bro, you couldn't beat me. I'm nice with it. Oh my God, baby. Come on.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he might have got this across midfield, not by much. They'll mark it down at the 49. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Turn it down. Yeah. What are you doing?
Now a play fake. Brady. They'll roll him out right. He's going deep for Brown. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now.
Nice job there defensively on 3rd down. Not only did they string the play out, but they didn't allow any room for a cutback. Really well organized on the defensive side.
And this may be a big early turning point in this Super Bowl. They're going to go for it on 4th down here. They'll go for it. It's Brady. And it's complete to Kelsey. Touchdown! Travis Kelsey, 44 yards. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. Striking first in any game is very important, but on this stage, the biggest of stages in the Super Bowl, that's huge.
You fully expect the other team to battle all the way through, but when you're the one setting the pace, jumping out in front, that has to feel great for the entire organization.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Just a 4-play drive that time.
Take it. Take it.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away.
He's sitting back down.
This will be fielded at the 6. Oh, nice move. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Out now come the legends. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Oh, he got that.
To the left side and caught by Tony Gonzalez. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And this is picked up by the defense. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Brady.
Oh, yeah,
He's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. A good pick up there, 26 yards.
Well, there it is, partner. Brady to Gronk, their first connection of the game.
You think those two often in sync?
Ace, get down if I shot you. Ace.
Look, we know Gronk has a whole lot of fun, but he's deadly serious about his football, as is Tom Brady. Two great competitors, two fantastic players.
Get down. Oh my God, dude.
Now a first down carry by Bell. And able to push his way forward here for a good little game.
Dude, do you know who I am?
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Alright then.
A lot of people call the toss a probing play to see what they can get against the defense, to see how they adjust and react.
It's like if I had the Legends team, dude, stop playing.
That was a very nice run.
They'll toss it to Hunt.
Why would you go and see this, bro? I hate this auto juke stuff, bro.
9-yard line. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
What are you doing?
Let's go.
I like the call. Inside the red zone, running the toss. Why? They want to get to the edges. They want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guys in the quarterback position.
Dude, stop being loud. Bro, shut
He's
up.
brought down at the 3. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
He's going to get it running right. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
I think there's one element that just keeps increasing on defense in the NFL, and that's speed. They want it at every position, and we just saw there some linebackers that can go sideline to sideline, run past that trash, go past people, and make tackles near the sidelines.
Not only near the sideline, but also in the backfield there for the loss. Now Brady. And it's caught. Touchdown. Greg Olsen from 3 yards out. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. What a great weapon. So often, such a big mismatch.
And there's no route he can't run. You name it, he's going to do it. And he's a matchup nightmare for the defense. No matter who they put on him, he's going to win the battle.
Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. That time, a 6-play drive. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This one taken from the 7. A nice little juke.
Bro, I swear,
and he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
What the world is going on back there? Did y'all see that? Huh. Look at this. Watch this. Look. Bro, can't y'all see that? Or is it just me?
What?
Look.
Yeah, I can see that.
What the world, kid? He's just laying on the ground getting teabags, celebrating. Okay, buddy.
The Madden
What's that?
Legends offense trotting out again.
Ace.
Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first
Hold
half.
on.
This becomes a pretty important.
Where's the shot caller at? Where'd she put it? You good. Now stop.
Wait, you do me? Try me?
No.
What you did?
Doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Here we go. Green, 39.
First and 10, Young. Throw right side is hauled in by the tight end, Gonzalez. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series you have to work hard to pick
When you
up
passing the ball
touchdowns,
to
and
him, you gotta
tend to
make a
stall them out
freaking
when they do
interception
that.
for no
A
reason.
nice gain of 21
Take your time to find the
yards.
player.
So on the
I ain't
other
trying to
side of
cheat
the
with you,
field
man. I'm
now,
being
it's
honest.
first and 10 as
You
they've
need to
got
wait for your
things
player to run
rolling
his
on this
route.
drive.
Now let's go. Green.
Now a first down throw for Young. Throw left side complete to Sharp.
Oh,
no
no.
gain there on the completion. Second and 10.
He in the
Where it's
second
due.
and 10.
Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's second and 10. Now Young. Tries to race, intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick.
When a
Unloaded.
team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what do you
I
do?
didn't even see it. How you catch that? I swear I think I went out of bounds though. Oh no, he touched up. Okay.
But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the
No, not yet.
takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
I want to keep running this play. This play's gated.
So after the INT, it's Brady.
Oh, you picked it.
And he fires one that's
Watch this.
intercepted.
Give me that ball
Picked
back.
off at the 48.
Oh, he didn't fumble. That's
And
what
to the
his
40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Good pick.
Brandon, I'm not going to tell him that you called him old in our pregame meeting, but
Williams
this guy
is
has
actually
been
pretty
around a
decent.
long
He's one of
time.
the best
There's a
players
trick
I
in
know.
the book. He knows it. He probably even wrote a few chapters.
Doodle.
And this is what he's always had. And that's a nose for the football. He's able to come away here with the interception.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Oh, Randy.
Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it.
That's
7
Randy Moss
yards
and
to pick
O.J.
up on the
Wright.
pitch and catch.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where this was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice
I
game.
was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy.
Now,
Give me
loose
that.
football. The ball
He
comes
ain't
out.
falling on it. What are you doing, bro? I made Rice fumble. That's how you
So
know
it
his
goes
stick
as
is
a fumble,
overrated.
but the key thing, not a fumble
Bruh,
loss.
you might have to go to
Yeah,
sleep, bro.
that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to
What
retain
kind of play
possession.
is that?
And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, that's fun, isn't it? And what a really
How are you
nice game
doing
right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second
Bad
down for
pass.
them.
So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground. And
He
it
was out of
brings up
bounds anyway.
third. There is no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that
Tough
tells me
again.
defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you've got your best people in the area to try and take that
Let's
away.
go. Green 19.
What?
Young.
Nintendo?
Left side here to
Oh,
Sanders.
legit. I'll give you that.
And he will have
It's right
the
here.
first down before he's tackled at the 12. 7 yards there,
dead.
good enough to move the sticks.
See if it's
Always
dead.
talk about
He is about
having
to
to
be
read
dead here.
defenses.
Where to switch at?
Hey.
Alright, hold on. Wait. No, he not.
Hey, stop.
Stop, Ace. Why isn't it charging?
Take the wall from the guy. Get down. Get down.
Hmm.
Gotta get down, Ace. Good boys, get down.
Where he at? Now stop.
To him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Green 39.
It's Young on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Aaron Donald in there to get him for a loss of 5.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to
Well,
get that lead. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Here we go now. Blue 90.
On second down, Young. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter.
Well, I tell you,
Picked off
as
by
soon
the
as you raise him, come the
linebacker,
game
Sean
off.
Lee.
As soon as you raise him, come the
All right,
game
work
off.
with me, partner. This is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football? We're not seeing it right now.
trying to shake off the interception.
Oh, I didn't get to throw it. Get the ball.
And now a fumble. Brady loses the
Y'all
football.
suck,
And this will be scooped up by the defense. And they've got it just 2 yards away from the end zone. They'll have it first and goal here from the 2-yard line.
Partner, I don't care how long he plays. Anytime there's a fumble involving Tom Brady.
You think the Raiders are involved?
You think the Raiders are involved, you think it's snowing, and immediately you hear the words, Tuck rule. And now the Tuck rule doesn't exist anymore.
And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. Sean Lee in from his linebacker spot. He's able to drop it for a loss of about 10.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Oh, catch it. Oh,
And for
yeah.
the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
What the
And
hell?
a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football outside of. So 1 quarter down here in the Super Bowl. Watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Hurry up. Come on.
Brady now on first down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Oh, he sheds himself free. And now nothing but green ahead of him. Past the 20. 10. Touchdown. A great play there. 71 yards. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Hurry up, dog. Come on, what you doing?
Now Tucker to add the PAT.
Oh, my God.
Delay of game, offense.
Come on, Doodle. Hit something.
So that'll back him up 5. Tucker now for the extra point. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. So they got the big hitter on the first play of the drive, the second when they get it into the end zone, and that's all she wrote. 2 plays, 6 points. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This will be taken about the 12. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
You ain't gonna play switch?
Back onto the field comes the offense for the Madden Legends. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either. That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a first down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, he usually gets it done. Now Young. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Harrison Smith. They find some open field here. The 20, 10, 5, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That pick six extending this lead even further. Boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the third quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
You ain't doing that for slow. You're slow. Just pick a play. Oh my god, dude. I might actually get off. Cause you get on my nerves.
Tucker now to add the point after.
Where Ace go?
Tucker with the extra point, and a route is on here in this first half. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken about the 12.
Yo,
and they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Madden legends heading back onto the field. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive. But they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. You've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm one.
And now here's another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Sean Lee. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. They give it and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. Gave a glimpse of his quick feet and then taken down right at the 30. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll bring up a second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. On second down, here's Brady.
Ooh.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted.
It was so weak.
Oh, and Lewis has the football.
Interception plus defender.
And they had just picked it off to get the football. They fumble it right back. I looked over to both sidelines. A lot of scrambling to find the helmets.
Yeah, you can almost, I mean, you know both sides are screaming sudden change. Because when sudden change happens, that's a defensive call to get back out on the field. There's been a fumble, so an interception, some type of a turnover. You've got to get back out there and play. These guys just want to get to the bench and gather themselves and regroup a little bit.
Oh god. What are you doing, Michael? My god. Move. Go lay down somewhere. Go lay down. Don't cry. Don't look at me. Look at me. Stop. All right.
See if these offenses
Friday.
can settle in and start taking care of the ball a little bit better.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move. Move 20. Right 20.
Brady now on first down. He completes it to Julio Jones. And they do get him down.
What happened?
He's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability, is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. So nothing there, but maybe you blame that on the blocking.
Yeah, at some point you've got to win at the point of attack, and on that play, that was all the defense. They made it happen.
2nd and goal, the lone man in the backfield, Le'Veon Bell. He'll get it up the middle, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Le'Veon Bell taking it in from 4 yards out. And this offense continues to pour it on.
Offensive line coaches always tell their guys, if we score touchdowns, that means we get to the end zone first. That's exactly what those blockers did, clearing the way for their back.
Now Tucker to add the PAT. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half.
Not yet.
So they only needed 3 plays on that drive, and it ends with a Le'Veon Bell touchdown run. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. Now a hit and a loose football. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Go ahead now.
Oftentimes when we talk about piling on in any subject, it's a negative. In this case, for this team, it's a real positive. Just scored. Now they go down, knock the ball free, get it back.
What?
They got a chance to really increase their lead and
I
put
don't think it's
themselves in the
because your
driver's
team
seat.
sucks.
On the
They're
other
the
side,
best
a
team in
little
the whole
insult
world.
added to
Well,
the
I
injury.
mean, it's
They're
all
in a
the
bad
legends.
spot.
What? You got the best team. It's just you don't know how to play well.
Everybody scoot up. Heavy. Wait 20. Wait 20.
Now a play fake here on first down. That is skipped, but now he's swallowed up and taken down. Deion Sanders able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of a yard.
Well, maybe that can give them a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. On play action, it's Brady.
Oh, he
And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Brian Dawkins, the safety, with a pick. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Well, when someone other than the quarterback is throwing the
Get my
football,
ball
it's
back.
either beautiful or a disaster, and here it was the latter.
Nowhere in between, right? You're exactly right. It takes a
Watch out.
fortitude to call that type of a play. But when it doesn't
He
work,
dropped it.
oh boy, you wish you hadn't.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted.
No, because you keep
but it
on
winds
pressing
up
the X
falling
too quick.
incomplete. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete
You're making
pass,
it
almost a
really-
moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know, but all these first-half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one. Much more
He
like
caught
one.
it still.
And now running right through it. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it's
What?
3rd down.
Let's face it, perfection is something we
My
all
God, I
chase,
told you it's not
whether
your
it's
turn
playing
yet.
this
Calm
game
down.
or whatever we do. Hard
You
to
know how to be
attain,
patient.
but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. The play fake. Now Young. On the move to his left.
Give me that.
My goodness, another interception. A.J. Boye with a pick. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Right here.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it, Kurt Coleman?
I'm not
Then
sure.
with the Eagles.
That's right. Then against the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
This is
correct.
a perfect defense that they can run
Throwing
it
on
to.
first down is Brady.
Yes.
A screen
No,
to
you got
Brown.
him.
And he went
No,
nowhere.
no,
Well, he went
no, no.
backwards. Back to the 33. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
Bet you're going to tell me. Good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up.
And this is caught inside the 5. That goes for a gain of 31. Well, it's one thing to grab it with one hand, but when you make a catch of that distance, quite another.
Yes, sir. I mean, that one right there. We keep talking about the high-flying antics that we're seeing from receivers nowadays. Doesn't matter what spot they start in. But when it actually does happen in the heat of battle, it brings me right out of my seat.
Let's go!
They'll try to run with Hunt, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And this offense is running away with this one.
Well, Brandon, he just followed his nose, and his nose took him to the end zone. But how about the big guys up front? Give him at least a stalemate in order to find that space.
Yeah, the O-line won the battle in the trenches there, didn't they? Tucker with the extra point, and a route is on
this
here in this first half.
The pack builder. The extra
Scoring
point
summary,
attempt.
3-play drive. And Kareem Hunt, the
Are
one
you
to finish
slower
it
or
off as he
something?
did so with a touchdown run. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Good tackle.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Out now come the legends, and they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here, and sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard.
Hurry up, here we go. 3 and up.
To throw again. Young. Nowhere to
Good
go
ball, good
here.
ball.
He lost the football.
You gotta give me a 3rd and 25. It's 3rd and
On plays like
25.
this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
It's Young off play action. And now here is another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Sean Lee. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned the block, find the spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Hurry up.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the 13-time Pro Bowler Ray Lewis. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
You want to bet? Do you really want to bet? I bet you $5 I did on purpose.
On 1st and 10.
I want my $85.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Sean Lee. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. On 1st down, Brady.
Oh,
In the
wow.
middle, and it's incomplete. Kyle Juszczyk, the fullback, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
This defense can use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
A reminder, coming up at intermission, we'll get highlights of this Super Bowl from Jonathan Coachman and the crew in Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report.
Wait! Let's go!
Looking back to the air on 2nd down, it's Brady. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play.
This is caught at the 20. And all the way in for the touchdown. The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady. And this offense continues to pour it on. And when a Hail Mary is completed for a touchdown pass like that, I think any defensive coordinator just puts their face right into their hands.
I don't think there's any doubt about it. And I don't have stats in front of me. I don't have the empirical numbers that say that in recent years the Hail Mary pass has been completed more than it has been, but it feels that way, doesn't it? And I know the defenses are spending more time on it. I think the biggest mistake they make is that they play everything from behind the receiver. I think they've got to start getting people in front as well to try and knock the ball away.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away.
Where you going?
To the bathroom.
Why?
Can I go eat?
Alright, go use the bathroom. Hurry up. It's not your turn yet. I will tell you when it's your turn. Ace. Lay down.
Knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Madden Legends offense trotting out again. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception.
Get up.
A lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Rice. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think? A guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a dire breakdown on what the coverage was. That everyone thought they were doing something.
Michael, chill.
They were supposed to be doing.
And no escaping this time.
Chill.
He'll go down. They got him for a sack. Aaron Donald in there to drop him for his second sack now here tonight.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
Young now to throw on third down. And a loose football. And the defense will get their hands on it going the other way.
His thing is good.
Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
They'll pitch it out to Bell. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's first and goal.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Second and goal, the lone man in the backfield.
I want to call timeout.
Le'Veon Bell.
I can call timeout.
20.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And this offense is running away with this one.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10.
Here we go now. Green.
Now Young on first down. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Jerry Rice, the one he was looking for. And now it's second down.
Oh,
so after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
Done. Not you.
A final shot before break.
Oh, you missed it.
That is incomplete. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half. The halftime show, quite a spectacle, but it's back to football for the second half of Super Bowl 53. That's fielded in the end zone. Now a hit.
Oh, yeah, give me my ball back.
It's
Give me
going
my
the other
ball.
way. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Watch this.
And that one is his second fumble loss. Not a good look out of your return man.
And not only does he hurt the momentum for his team or even change momentum of the game, but now they've got a decision to make on his own sideline. Does he continue to do that? Do you keep him in that role, or do you bring someone else in at this time?
Throwing on first down. Brady. He's going to lead this
I
for his
should
running back.
have
It's
kept running.
complete. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way.
Please
Lost
don't go the
yardage.
wrong way.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good.
No,
He missed me.
It's out. It's loose.
Look at that, bro. What?
So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the
You're trying
football.
that again.
Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk.
Yo, what's up?
Brady loses the football.
Oh, yeah, keep running, big boy.
There goes Green. He's
Hey, go
at
ahead,
the
dude. You can
40,
score.
30, 20, 10. And they
I'm
will
just
finally
playing.
put it into the return, but
Oh,
not
bro, I
until
for
he
real they
takes
was gonna
it
let you
back
score
all the
because
way
you got
inside
zero.
the 10-yard line. So the turnover forced
Come
and
on.
a wonderful.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss
Give me that.
it.
Oh, he dropped it.
And everyone
Suck.
knows their role when they create a turnover like that.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Trying to decipher what's going
Dude,
on
you
out
suck.
there, because I don't know if he's just getting
I'm
bad
cooking you.
reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him.
crapped
I don't
on
know
right
if he
now.
just has, bad info and intel before he
56
snaps
to
the
0.
ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
He has several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there.
Give me
And
that.
now here's another interception. It's the Pro Bowler Luke
they said
Kuechly
you
that takes
cheated.
it. And the return will stop him well inside.
How am I cheating?
There to break that goose egg here in the second half, but to no avail.
Hope was alive until that
How am I
interception.
cheating?
What a terrific play, taking the ball away after it looked like they were starting a drive.
And now that shutout still standing. You know that's something those defensive guys hold a lot of pride on, too.
No doubt about it. They are excited about where they are in this game.
They go play action here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. Now he'll let it go deep right side.
Really?
So they
Wow.
took a shot on first down, but
That
couldn't
perfect
connect.
pass. He was nowhere near it.
I know exactly why he tried to throw
That's
the
that
ball to
weird
Julio
stuff I'm
Jones
talking
there.
about, 19.
He's never considered
How much he
covered.
know?
He's either too
Jeez.
fast or too strong. You always try and get it to him.
Especially on those deep passes.
By 20! By 20! Sugar!
Brady again here on 2nd and 10.
Boom.
Caught on the right side by Jones.
Oh!
And he's brought down after a good gain. And that one results in 35 yards.
I've got to make sure that I don't take Tom Brady's greatness for granted,
I'm not
that we
gonna
make
cry.
it routine. How about that throw right
I'm
there?
not
Another great completion.
And you know one area where he honed his throwing? He was a catcher in high school. He was actually drafted
Doodle,
by
bro,
the
chill
Expos in
out.
1995 in the
God
18th round.
Wow, that would have been something to see him behind the dish.
Think he gunned down a few guys?
Gunned down a few guys trying to steal second. That would have been fun to watch.
11 more on that one and another first down.
It's funny, partner. Le'Veon Bell, when he came out of Michigan State, when I go back and look at my analysis of him and what my grades were for him, thought he was a big-time player, great potential,
Bryce.
but I didn't know.
How much he?
I was used to a big, solid, thick running back, but now I've got a full package, a guy who can do everything, as we just saw there, including breaking tackles.
But at the time, second-round pick in 2013, people probably wishing they'd
Got my
taken
way.
him in the
Move,
first.
move! I
And
can't
he's going to
move.
fight his way forward
The
here
auto
for a
juke is
modest
insane.
gain.
I forgot to turn
The
it
Pro
off,
Bowl
too.
end, DeMarcus Ware there to take him down.
Third quarter, and you've
I
got the
can't
lead.
turn
You're
it
not
off,
ready
I
to
don't
go into
know
that
how.
4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Cause it's hurting me.
Let's go.
On second down, it's Bell. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll go down at the
How do
20.
I turn that off? How do you turn it off?
It's my turn.
Game controls, maybe? No.
On output.
Oh my god. Game options.
Hey, get down.
Bro, I don't... Get down. But I don't even know how to turn it off. Bruh. That's crazy.
I know flashy plays, splashy plays, as people like to call them, that attracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game. And I love the game plan they've got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains. Didn't force the ball downfield. Picked it up on the ground.
Yeah, offensive line, they're getting it done.
Now a play fake. Brady. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. 5 touchdown passes now for Tom Brady. And this offense continues to pour it on.
As a fan,
No,
is
shut
there anything
up.
prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2.
You can play on Boost, huh? Yeah.
Partner, they're up big. They snapped the ball from the 15 for a regular PAT, yet they fake it and get it. Is the kicker's leg tired? What's going on here?
I don't know, but
Yeah,
defensively, now with this deficit, now you add 2 more onto that. They fake the PAT. That stings a little.
It definitely stings, and I know the
I
guys that I
missed.
played for,
Kinda history.
they wouldn't be as mad at the opposition as they would have been at us
There you go.
for allowing that to happen.
Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. And, partner, there's really no way to sugarcoat the game that he's had. He's just struggled.
And anytime you're throwing this amount of interception,
Oh my god, Dodo, bro. You getting on my nerves with that. Yeah, it is your fault. You don't want to always be freaking sick all the time.
Now a first
What
down throw for
happened?
Young. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
I have your skill
so that's
level.
back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Shut up. Shut up. I'm cutting off the game for you, but on me.
On
Nobody
first
cares,
down,
bro.
Brady.
That's my fault.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there.
And if I'm cheating, how
yeah, nice job to force the incompletion.
I mean, he has Barry Sanders, Jerry Rice.
On third down, here's Bell. Oh, another one.
Yes, you do.
He takes it down to the 10-yard line.
You have to let this. I got to pick it.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
You can't even take on the elite. I can't take on the regular.
On first
I'm using the elite right now. We're not even winning.
That's caught. Touchdown. Rob Gronkowski from 10 yards out. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
You play on rookie.
And he's such a talented tight end.
I play on rookie weights. I just put on rookie for him. What are you talking about?
Praise, aren't we? Because he can do it all. He's as good as any receiver in the NFL.
Well, that's the deal. He's a wide receiver, just in a bigger body.
Bigger body, a matchup nightmare, and who's going to cover it? When I
somebody saying I can't beat him on all Madden.
Really? You gonna yell at me?
For real.
You go cover him.
Tucker with the extra point.
Alright, bet. It's about to be harder for you, Doodle. But somebody want to talk smack, I'm putting on all Madden, bro.
I don't like you. I'm talking about the other person.
And that will extend this big lead. So that drive, 4 plays. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. Fairly short kick, taken at the 14 here. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
You feel the difference.
Back onto the field comes the offense
like you
for
like
the Madden Legends. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is, you've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half.
Dude, you're good.
Too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far,
what's he doing?
Just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
Go, Doodle.
And some room to work. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there. 27 yards. And his guys are able to at least knock this deficit down a bit. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And certainly some credit there for that touchdown goes to the offensive line.
You're still
never get the credit they deserve in the stat sheet, but they are the reason that they got the points. Excellent job up front, clearing the way for the score.
Extra point right down the middle.
So you're telling me at the beginning of the game I could have been on all Madden the whole time.
Way to go here in the third quarter.
Wow. You probably don't even know what that is. Kick the ball.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Oh, that was you. You switched to it as soon as I got near you, so I thought it was going to be a CPU.
To the 16-yard line.
So I tried to disappear.
And now back out comes the offense. And last time out, another touchdown, and I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats?
He dropped it.
You and me.
I swear I'm
Trying
not
to get to the
passing to you
airport.
no
It's
more.
to be fairly clear
that is
by the
one
time we have to
positive.
leave the booth.
That's the second one he
That
didn't
throw by
drop.
Brady incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. And Gronk says, wait room. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. Past the 20, 10. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Rob Gronkowski, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And this offense is running away with this one.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
I'm good.
Tucker now.
I'm just gonna call the game so Michael can play. As soon as I kick this, Michael playing. No.
Tucker able to.
Doodle. You can still play, stupid. I don't know why you crying. You ain't playing my game no more. This your last song. Your last game on my stuff. That's a promise. There you go, Michael. Here. What you say? You wanna get off the game right now? Do you wanna get off the game right now? No. Then shut up. Here, Michael. You got my control. Your brother don't want to share.
Connect on the extra point.
You ready?
Yep,
What? I have to beat Doodle?
Pretty clean and simple there. Just two
Why do I have to
plays.
beat
The
Doodle?
long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2.
I told her.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away.
Go.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
No.
Oh, and now he bowls him over. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The Madden legends heading back onto the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
I can push it. Pinch. Right. Yeah.
Hurry up, here we go. 3:19.
First and 10, Young. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice. Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people
I just say.
a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. To throw on 2nd down is Young. Looking left sideline, incomplete. He was looking for the great one, Jerry Rice. And it's 3rd and short.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete.
I got me push.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Now let's go. 3:19.
Now Young. Man open, Rice. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They have certainly looked his way in this third quarter. Another catch, and it's good for a first down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Leopard! Leopard!
It's Young on first down. Got some real estate inside the 30. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Rice. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
I think it's total. Total? Ooh, that's freaking me out.
Young now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. First and 10.
Set! Green 39! Green 39!
Yes, it's a video game.
To throw is Young. Throwing on first down. And incomplete.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
I know who's playing.
Hurry up, here we go!
Young gonna throw again. And now here's another interception. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Well, from what we've seen thus far, this is not a formula for winning football. When you have more turnovers than points scored, that's a tough way to try and win a game.
Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now.
Delayed game, offense.
Washington. Oh no, I know.
Pay something.
I
And
can
that'll
do
be
it.
accepted, of course, and that
Can
moves
do
them
it,
back
sir.
5.
Still first down.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Where are you?
Let's go!
Now Brady. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line.
You
The
missed.
completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
No, my butter.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
I got the feet. Alright, Max. I did put my. I want to pick the character.
Delay of game, offense.
Bruh, see, that's that stupid shit. Like how we just stand straight over your flippers. After I brought him my phone to the side, in the corner.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Look at him. Ace, get down. Ace, get off the chair. Get down. Oh.
I need this.
Hey, wait,
I-
20!
Me plus this.
Out! Wait, we dead!
Now Brady throwing on second down. And my goodness, another interception.
I chose
Picked
you.
up by Rob Wilson.
What?
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
You cheating.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
I can.
Extra point attempt here still to come. Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And he fends him off. And now running right through him. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And he'll advance no further, so he can't bring it back for two. But the extra point attempt is unsuccessful. Boy, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of two halves, won't you?
Right, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple of things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
And not a particularly good return here as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Hey, stop all that. Come here. Stop. Sit down, chill.
Hey, check it. Let's go! 54 Mike. 54 Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Starfield. 3 down. These two. Hey,
Right there, right there. Go.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Delay of game, offense.
Hey, check motion man. Put your hands on him. Get hands on motion man.
Come here, Ace.
And that'll set them back 5.
Still first down.
No one said what?
You like.
I ain't talking to nobody.
Dude, I'm gonna beat on fence line. I'll be honest.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
53 Linda.
This how to go play.
Play 20. Go.
Now Brady.
Stop that.
The left side completion to Jones.
Oh,
And he's going to get this one all the way up to the 30. Back now here on EA Sports.
Let's go.
And this is a blowout so far as we get set
This is
for
a
the fourth quarter.
blowout.
A very
I
one-sided
can't
affair.
do
Play 20. Play 20.
Here, here.
You let Doddle score on you.
Are you ain't.
Boost get to play me.
There's nothing in there. You went all in there. You went.
Nah, just boost.
Check 9.
It's that.
Let's
My
go.
aunt boost. Yeah.
Delay of game, offense.
You're not coming back. Huh?
Can't hear it. Can hear you.
Don't hit X.
You hit S.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Ready?
26. Single receiver, single. Wait, 20. Wait, 20.
I'm not pushing S.
Wait.
Brady now to throw. And now here is another interception. Picked up, and the ball is knocked out. And this is picked up by the defense. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Ready to take the field. It's a quick turnaround for them after the turnover, but the way they moved it on their last drive, they're probably eager to get right back at it.
And you know me and you know my tendencies in this situation. What do I want right now?
Be aggressive.
Be aggressive. Take your...
And my goodness, another interception. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Now this offense ready to head back out there. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game, and that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Brady will try again on second down. Escapes the defender. Here, and this will be caught. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. A really good pickup at 28 yards. A good grab there by the former Central Michigan man, Antonio Brown.
And he ate up some real estate on the catch, too, didn't he? I think the most impressive part of it, though, if there's a chance for him to get the football, even though he was covered well, he somehow finds a way to get it.
Brady now on first down. Caught. Kelsey, left side. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now Brady again. Inside, complete to Gronk. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. That'll put him up over 160 yards receiving now for the game. They can't seem to stop it.
You know, some teams use the running game just to bludgeon people. I think that Brady to Gronk does the exact same thing for them. Long, short, medium, they know how to connect.
In ways, it's sort of revolutionized the quarterback-tight end relationship. They can go, as you've told me before, they go medium, they can go short, they go long.
And the way that Gronk is used.
And now here's another interception. Picked up by Rob Woodson. And he'll actually lose 6 yards on the return, but I don't think they care. They've got the football back. Charles, when plays like that work, it's a thing to behold, but sometimes we see why they're very deep in the playbook.
And how many times have we been at practice and heard all the other guys chirping about, you know, I used to play quarterback in high school, I can do this, until it becomes a game situation. Not quite the same in many cases.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And able to get a little more breathing room out to the 5-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
On 3rd down, that's Sanders. And they'll get him down up past the 15. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a 1st down.
That's a great example of why you don't just make a blanket statement about any player. And we know we talk about running backs when they're over 30. We don't expect big runs anymore. Looks like there's still life in his legs.
Young now on 1st and 10. Throw left side, completion to Rice. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
On the carry, here's Sanders. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
When you're putting together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
Throwing the out route and complete. It's Rice. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
Oh, I don't like Doodle. Doodle mean. Man, keep coughing me.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He loses 5 full yards to bring up 4.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line is just getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you got to give them a little bit of help. Maybe you keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you a little bit with the pass blocking. But you got to help them get some confidence because you can't abandon the play calling right now.
And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line. Getting set to go again on offense. We get a peek at Julio Jones now. They might want to mix something up defensively because he's been shredding them a bit, hasn't he?
That he has, and even with all...
Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it.
Go.
Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety.
What the? I go what? Wait,
Well, I think you can go ahead and give your punter an assist on that one. Pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt, and if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love.
After the safety, remember, they also need to give up the football, and here's the free kick. And an alley to run.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Now Young on 1st down. Throw left side complete. That's Rice. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Throwing on 1st down. Young. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. And give him now 4 interceptions in this game. That's only the 3rd time this has been done since the year 2000.
I think that tells you how much better teams have gotten at throwing the football. Because if you go all the way back to 1960, 12 times before that, there have been guys who get 4 interceptions or more in a game. I mean, most recently since 2000, Delta O'Neal and D'Angelo Hall.
And here now the offense heading back out there. We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles, what is that? Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down. And now it's 2nd down, but here's the field goal team out onto the field. Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now. And now, is it 4th down? No, it's 3rd down. And the field goal unit is out onto the field. Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And he'll be hit and dropped for a loss at the 5-yard line. Time for a break. We're back to Crown Champion after this.
You're cheated. You got so bad like go up. I come on. Go up. Hit that.
So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got a 4th down here. And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And this is caught, but he will not make the 1st down marker. That'll be a turnover on downs. Give him 23 yards on the pickup.
Anytime a fake doesn't work, we usually focus our attention on the guys that were unsuccessful. But how about the defensive guys? They have to plan all week. They have to prepare all week. Special teams, it looked like they were educated for that one.
Educated on their toes and getting a big stop. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Call it a loss of 16 there. And that's going to bring up a 2nd and forever.
It's hard to stay mad at a player who fights for yardage, even if it's not successful. But on this play, I'm just looking at what the defense did. We always talk about gang tackling and getting more people to the football. How about the job they did there, the discipline they had? No matter how hard he fought, more and more people showed up and helped create that big loss of yardage there. That's the kind of play that the defense gets excited about.
And they'll try to save the timeouts to use on defense if need be as he runs up and spikes it. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and a mile.
4 down, 4 down. Leopard,
Now Young. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down.
The man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
It really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there.
Okay, I go.
And they'll send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. Now this offense about ready to take over again. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good that feels, because every team has a goal when they start the year to win at home. All right, and sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today. Just think about your routine stays the same. Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and it translated that into a win.
Indeed, they protected the home field and in the final stages. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Brandon, with the way things are going with Tom Brady finding Gronk as many times as he has in this game, and the team is winning, I think at some point maybe even Brady would do the Gronk dance.
Well, if he does that Gronk dance, Davis, that means you have to do that Gronk dance.
Trust me, partner, no one wants to see me do the Gronk dance.
Your wife?
No one.
Brady gonna throw here. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Rob Woodson, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. With that interception, he just set a record that nobody ever wants to set, and that's the most picks ever in an NFL game. 8.
The last time we saw 7, 2001, right?
Yeah.
Ty Detmer. He's with the Lions at that time. To get to 8, are we sure he knows what color jerseys his team's wearing in this one?
I don't know. It has not been good.
Leopard!
On first down, Young over the middle, complete. It's Rice. Even with the good footwork, he'll be stopped just inside the 35-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Let's go! Green, 39!
On 2nd down, Young. Now a desperation throw deep down. And got his man complete. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Jerry Rice, 34 yards. And that interception key as it leads to the touchdown.
That's a whole lot of points still to be down. But congratulations, they're still fighting, and they scored another touchdown.
My old high school coach used to say, Charles, he said, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and sometimes you wish you never had showed up.
Could have saved the gas money.
And it's blocked. It's picked up a live ball here, remember. But he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
So even when they get a touchdown in this game, which hasn't really been a stellar contest for them, they can't even cap it off and kick the extra point.
Yeah, just not a whole lot going right for them in this game.
I know that when they get into film, this is going to be Exhibit A about how this game went for this team. Oh, we finally score. Can't even kick the extra point.
This will be taken in at the 1.
Oh, this guy kind of gave me.
Shifts by him. Oh, now he bowls him over. And the most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild. And at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
Alright, slide
They
in.
can't help but feel great
You
about
wanna go lay
themselves,
down?
can they? I mean, what a game.
I'm about to play Fortnite. You can play later.